inspired by this guy ever since I was 6 years old. Just the fact that he was able to do the kinds of things that he did. I used to watch the old Tony Curtis movie, Houdini. Now that movie was actually really factually incorrect, but it really blew me away how this guy could perform these incredible stunts that left the audiences in awe. One of Houdini's most popular publicity stunts was to have himself strapped in the straitjacket and suspended by his ankles from a tall building or a crane. Houdini would then make his escape in full view of the assembled crowd. Now, in many cases, Houdini drew tens of thousands of onlookers who brought the city traffic to a halt. He would sometimes ensure press coverage by performing the escape from the office building of a local newspaper. In New York City, Houdini performed the suspended straitjacket escape from a crane being used to build the subway. After flinging his body in the air, he escaped from the jacket. Now I'm here with one of my really good buddies. This is Chris. Chris and I have known each other ever since we were little kids, right, Chris?
That's correct.
Chris, you've never been in a straitjacket before, have you?
As far as I'm allowed to say.
Honestly, he's never been in a straitjacket. Now, I also asked Chris to invite one of his good buddies over who we have never met before today. What's up, Nick? How's it going, buddy?
Going good, man.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know, am I?
Okay, so the idea...
I've never been in one.
Right, you've never been in one. Have you ever seen anybody try and get out of a straitjacket before?
No, I haven't.
You can see they're kind of beat up. This one is one that was a particular pain in my ass. So this jacket is made out of canvas. It's like an unstretchable, unbendable material. It's also reinforced with these leather straps and buckles. That's to make sure that the person who wears it can't create like friction in the jacket. So it's actually designed that the more you struggle in the jacket, the worse it actually gets. Put your arms out in front of you, just like that. Kind of goes on just like a normal jacket, only backwards. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Yeah, it's a good fit right here. So Nick, we're gonna turn you around like this. This is pretty snug too, so you tell me if it's good. You good? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. I'll turn around like this so we can get a shot back here. All right, cool. Okay, turn around. Nick, come on over. How's it going? How you feeling? Feeling good? Woo, better. Yeah. Chris, you did really good, man. You got both arms out from over your head, but then you just couldn't reach the buckles. Is that right? But that's really good. A lot of people can't even get to that point. You kind of knew to get your arms up over your head, huh? Because Chris has actually seen my show live. Nick has never seen that.
Never seen it, no.
So yeah, Nick.
It's pretty tough.
Nick, we'll see you later. Chris, you're So guys, you see how like insanely difficult it is to actually even be able to move in a straitjacket. And then also, I mean, it's really, really claustrophobic. Over a certain amount of time, it ends up being just really like constricting, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Nick?
I'm still worried about trying to get this off.
Yeah. Chris, how'd you feel? Good?
How much money do you need to get me out of that?
I'll just unbuckle you out of it. Okay. Chris, you did really well. You got your arm up over your head. I was very impressed by that, to be honest. I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to get out of the jacket from start to finish. There's a few little secrets that people don't know about. I'm going to show you what those secrets are so that now if you ever find yourself in this position, you will be able to escape from a straitjacket. Once you get in the jacket here, so arms go across the front just like that. It's perfect. Once you get in the jacket, and I'm starting to buckle these, you are going to puff your chest out a whole lot. The reason why you're puffing your chest out, there's a few little secrets as you're getting in the jacket. The reason why you're puffing your chest out, the first secret is you got to give some extra, it's going to give you some extra give. Okay, so first you're going to puff your chest out a lot while I'm buckling you in this. This is what the audience does not see right now. You're really just puffing your chest out. So here's the big thing. Once your arms go across the front, what's going to happen is once your arms go across the front, you're going to bring your arms up like this to where it's almost like an L shape. Yep, just like that. So whenever you're getting buckled in it from the back, it looks like you're just getting buckled really tight. What this is going to do is going to give you a whole bunch of extra give. You understand? I'm going to try and pull really tight. When I'm doing that, you're going to fight me a little bit on it to make sure your arms are still out like that to give yourself that extra give. But that's really good. That's good. Okay, cool. So turn back around, you're gonna relax your arms. Now here's the big thing too. The straitjacket, a lot of it is just acting, because once you know the first couple of steps to it, there's gonna be a lot of the give there. And so a lot of this is literally you acting. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold your arms against yourself very, very tightly. And as you're doing that and you're struggling, this is literally just a struggle of you trying to keep your arms tight against you and you like imagining that it's extremely tight while you're trying to struggle like that. Now the first thing you have to do is you have to get your arms up over your head. You already figured that out from the beginning. So the first thing is to really slowly work your right arm up over your left shoulder. Yep, and you're gonna move your head down into the folding arm. Yep, just like that. Now here, remember, you're acting a little bit. So at this point, you're making it like it's really, really tough to get up over your head. Yep, once you get it up over your head, yep, you're gonna bring your arms across the front. Now here's the best way that I find to do it at this point is to kind of bite that strap with your teeth. It's okay, I haven't done it 5,000 times yet. And now you're gonna pull the strap out from the buckle, now both your arms are free. See how simple that was? So the thing that you know now is that crotch strap is going to prevent you from pulling the jacket up over your head. So at this point, what you wanna do is you're going to either reach behind you, whichever is more comfortable, directly behind you, or underneath, whichever is more comfortable, and you're gonna get a feel for that crotch strap, okay?
Behind.
Yep, the crotch buckle. Once you get that and you undo that, that's really the one that's really tough. Once you undo that, there you go, that's great. So to be able to work it up over your head, you have to decide by feeling which buckle, you gotta decide by feeling which buckle is the tightest one that's gonna prevent this from coming up over your head. So it's different every time. So sometimes if I get somebody who's really tough, somebody who's really strong, they might buckle the middle ones really, really tight. Those are the ones I have to go for. So really, you just got to go for one of those buckles, whichever one. Yep, there you go. Pull that one out, and that loosens up right in the middle. Now, you got to feel what's the other one that's really, really tight on you that's preventing it from coming up over your head. You feel like it's that one?
I think it's this one.
Okay. So you're going to go for that one, and you're going to pull that one. There you go. You got it. As you try to pull that up. This is the really tough part because you're doing this blind. Looks like the bottom one's really tight too, so if you can get that up over your head without undoing that bottom one, that'll be pretty I don't think you'll be able to, but if you can, you might have to undo that bottom one. That means you get the photo record too. That's right. Now you can take it, slide up over your head. So you're gonna bend down and literally just pull it up over your head. Oh my gosh. There it is. Nicely done, brother. You don't look tired at all.
No, not at all.
That was really good. So here's the thing that's really crazy too that you don't really think about whenever you see a magician or somebody or an escape artist getting out of a straitjacket. What you don't think about is there's one other strap generally that's on a regulation straitjacket that you don't really see. It's this front strap. It goes from the top here where the neck is all the way down to the bottom. Okay, that strap is where the arms generally go. Whenever the arms go through that strap, it makes it to where you can't work the whole straitjacket up over your head, and it makes it to where you actually would have to pop your shoulder out of place or something like that, like you hear about in like the legends of the straitjacket escape. And with this, you don't have to do that because all you really have to do is be able to know those secrets right in the beginning to be able to work your arms up over your head and be able to undo that crotch strap. And that's really the biggest secret about the straitjacket. Now, like I said earlier in the video, there's a lot of different like straitjackets out there, including there's one that's like a gimmick straitjacket where on the inside of the jacket there's a buckle that you pull, it brings that strap in, it gives you the extra give so you don't have to put your arms up like that. So that's the cool part, guys. Once you know the secrets on how to get out of the straitjacket, literally anybody can do it. Thanks, guys.